So in the last video, we got ourselves a Gigantoraptor, but today I want to explore a couple different ways that you can get them. And the first way that I want to try, and I don't know if this is going to work, but I want to just see if I can kill the parent and then claim the baby using my own Gigantoraptor. It's probably not going to work, but I think it's at least worth a try. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that real quick. This one right here is only a level 40, so it's not really anything crazy, and it looks like they fell down from the nest. It's up there. So there's the baby, and here is the parent. Let's go ahead and just murderize you real quick. All right, let me do my little stomp attack. That does a lot more damage. Here we go. Come on. So yeah, I want to just see if this works, because I know that you can. I've got a lot of comments about this. I know that you can actually ignore doing the whole egg thing, and you can actually just, you know, trap the parent and then get the baby easily, because it's not about you actually feeding the parent. The prerequisites for the baby is just you being inside the nest. So yeah, let's see, is this possible? Is it possible to do? I feel like, well, let's actually do this. Does this show me? This actually does show me these babies. Imprint. Well, there we go. Well, I just got... That's amazing. Okay, so it is possible, once you have a Gigantoraptor, to just go ahead and get another one by just killing the parent. That's interesting. I didn't think that that would actually work, but there we go. It actually does. So let's see. Can we get up here at all? Let me jump a little. Okay, let me just maybe get you to just follow me. Actually, wait. If I get you close enough, I can quickly just pop you into one of the little baskets here. So yeah, that actually works. I had no idea. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, nice. So there we go. A little bit of testing today. Nice. Yeah, we obviously we need to try and get the we need to be able to get the extra levels on there, because that was a level 40. It's still level 40, so we'd have to do all like the little tasks for it. But I don't really want to do that right now, especially the fact that it's only level 40. Not too bothered with that. Let's put you away for the moment, though. Can I not do it because you got a baby? Probably. Hang on, let me see. You just quickly go ahead and just drop out the baby. Nice. We'll put the baby away as well. I might as well keep it. Like, there's no point of me just getting rid of it. Look at you, little guy. So there we go. Guys, go ahead. Do me a favor. Hit the like button if you enjoy this one. We're going to be doing a lot of testing here today. I just want to kind of like go over a couple different methods. But there we go. That was just a hunch that maybe that could work, but it actually does, which is really, really useful, actually. You know, once you tame one and you can tame the lowest possible level, then you can easily just go around and get a bunch more by just killing their parents. And, you know, it sounds horrifying when we talk about it that way, but at the same time, you know, it's, that's just kind of how it goes with the Gigantoraptor. Anyway, so I think I'm going to look around for some more of them. This is usually a pretty good spot for them. I think, realistically, wherever you're going to be finding Therazinos, I seem to be finding Gigantoraptors. So they're probably linked to the same spawns, but I don't know if that's actually true just yet. So anyway, gonna be looking around for a little bit, and I'll bring you guys back once we find more. That's a Therazino. Okay, so I got level 15 over here. We're just gonna do a little bit of testing. So first of all, I just want to make a tiny little trap right here, just using some billboards. You could probably actually even use some wood ones. As long as it doesn't get aggroed, then it shouldn't start breaking them. Let's see, let me try and get another one right here. And boom. And then, yeah, I think what I'll do is I'm just going to drop an egg in here and then lead it over. I mean, obviously, you could get it to aggro onto you and then, you know, run it into a trap, like with a ramp or something like that. Just like a simple box with some, you know, somewhat tall walls or whatever. But this should work, maybe. It might not go fully in, though. So let's drop that down there. And we might have to just see how this works. We're going to have to go up behind it once it's gotten in. What am I hearing? Is that a Rex down there? Okay. That's not super ideal. Let me go ahead and deal with that then. Seriously, bro? What are you doing here? There's 2 Rexes. Well, why is there 2? It's a level 20. Should be dead in a second, but they kill this other one as well. What level are you? Also level 20. 2 level 20 Rexes together. Cool. All right, there we go. Nice. All right, we got some other stuff. I think that was a Dimorph. Did you go towards my trap? Where exactly was my trap? Oh, I think he's technically in it right now. This might not work because the billboards aren't big enough, but we might, I feel like he's probably trapped. I don't know. He might be able to get out of there because like, he doesn't walk fully in because obviously the egg is, you know, at the very edge there. But let me just see. At this stage, we should be able to get into the nest and just test this out. But he might be able to get out of there, so just bear that in mind. So the whole thing with the baby is you don't actually have to have the parent eating for the baby to want to play with you. All you have to have is your character sitting inside the nest. That's all you need. So we just got to wait for this thing to get interested in playing. Any second now, maybe? Come on. Okay, there we go. Took a little while, but the baby finally wanted to play. That's a flap. Let's do that. Should be a very quick tame. You don't have to hop out of the nest this way, because obviously the parent, as you can see, is still trapped in my little billboard box over there. And again, you can use wooden ones. It's not attacking them, so if it's not going to attack the structures, then we're all good. You know, we don't have to worry about it destroying the wood ones. So yeah, this is going to work for us. But obviously, we've got to wait for this baby to come back, and we're probably going to have to do 4 little dances in total, so 3 more. Here we go. Looks like it's kind of running back. No, maybe. Yeah, you going to come back for a little play? Think so. So yeah, you can distract it with the egg to just kind of get it into a trap, but you could do this without even having an egg. You know, you could have it be aggro to you and then run into a trap, or you could just wing it and potentially try to just get it to walk into it by itself. If you had honey, you could drop that into a trap and then, you know, close it up or whatever. You know, if you had a ramp, like in a box, that probably would work too. Yeah, lots of different ways you could trap it. I don't think that there's any, like, specific smart way of doing it. Anything that can just keep it in there close by is all that you need. I suppose you could also pick it up with maybe a Quetzal. I don't know if that's possible. We'll have to test that out in just a little bit. Definitely a Rhino, though. But yeah. Let's just wait for some more playtime. There we go. Cool. All right. What are you gonna do? That's a spin. All right. We just gotta mirror the little baby, and there we go. That's 2 so far. I'm gonna just follow through with this because realistically, the more Gigantoraptors I have, the more feathers that I'll be able to get, which is another interesting thing that we should be looking at going forward, because the little feathers that you can pluck off of them is potentially going to be a pretty huge item moving forward. You're going to want 1 for each stat, because it doesn't seem like it gets used up when you actually breed creatures. So it's kind of almost like a key item that just sits inside their inventory and improves the rate at which those stats pass down, the higher, you know, the higher stats or whatever. We'll look more at that later, but for the moment, I want to tame this guy as well. I want the I want the feathers off of this one too. Okay, there we go. We got another one. What is that? That's a flap. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see. Am I able to actually pluck the feathers off a baby? No. Okay, so we have to wait till they're fully grown before we're able to do that. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and put you into a cryopod. It can't hurt to just keep them for the moment. Here we go. So now at this point, you know, we have the adult over there. We've stolen its baby. The best bet for us is to just go ahead and kill it, because, you know, they don't seem to relay the eggs or anything like that, or not the eggs, you know. They don't have like another baby after a while. There we go. I'm finally able to hit it. Here we go, and it's dead. Sweet. But yeah, so once the baby's tamed, like, you could leave them there. There's no issue with that, but you're gonna have just a Gigantoraptor that will need to die at some stage, because it's not gonna be able to produce another one for you. So yeah, essentially, just, you know, best bet is to just kill them afterwards. Plus, you get a little bit of meat and everything, which is great. Anyway, let me see if I can find a couple more of them, because I do want to just test out another way of doing it. So obviously we could use the billboards to trap it. We could use bear traps as well, but obviously that would aggro once it gets into the trap. Another way I think maybe could be kind of interesting is to instead trap the baby inside of the area with the nest by putting down behemoth gates. So I want to try that as well. It's a very expensive method, but it's worth at least seeing if it actually works. So yeah, cool. Let me see if I can find another one. Okay, we got another one over here. It's a level 100. The parents actually just run off there, so maybe we'll have the opportunity to go ahead and do this real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place down just 4 behemoth gates around it. Wait, which one is it? Is it this one here? Yeah, there it is. So yeah, we're just going to essentially place these right around the nest, trapping the baby inside. The baby's at the nest currently. Now, it might help if I was to... is it still aggroed in those guys? Yeah. It might help if I was to actually go ahead and put down an egg to just distract the parent. Let's see, let's just snap these in a box then. We can't place that one there. Can I place it somewhere else? Hang on, let's see. Yeah, so this whole area here seems to be, like, not good for placing down the gates. So I think in this case, you know, just to kind of complete the trap, I'm just going to put down a couple normal ones. Perfect, and then we'll just do a little bit of a flyby and close that trap. And then the baby is trapped on the inside with the adult trapped on the outside. Now, can we still do this even though the adult is right there and it's technically kind of aggroed onto me? It's not able to get to me, and it's not able to, like, get to the baby or anything, but this should still work, right? And obviously, in this kind of situation, you know, it's very expensive to put down these gates and everything, but we're in a bit of a better situation because the baby's not gonna get hit by anything. Like, nothing can wander into the nest and mess up your tame. So if you want to go super cautious, this might actually be the way. You know, keeping it away from the parent is important, but obviously, you know, you might have other things come in and try to mess with you and the baby. So if I found a 150, I might actually want to try and do this. I will be taming this one, actually. Here we go. We got the first emote. What is that? That's a flap. Nice. So 10% per tame. And we don't have to hop out of the nest, which is great. So I'm just going to chill here for a little while. All right, here's the last one. What do we have to do? That's a spin. Nice. Okay, there we go. That's another Gigantoraptor tamed. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put you away. I might need to go back to my base and just have all these guys grow up for a little while. That way we should get 3 more feathers, and we can kind of see the difference between a high-level tame and its feather versus a low-level tame and its feather. So, yeah, because we got, what did we get? We got like 60%, I believe, off of a level 120 tamed. Let's see. Let me get over here. And is that guy going to attack? I'm wondering if he's going to get around. Yeah, so out of the 120 that we tamed up in the last episode, I plucked a feather. We got a 60% on oxygen. Obviously, oxygen's not a super great stat to get that in, but I'm trying to see if the actual timing is going to be different. So let me quickly just kill this one as well, just so nobody comes here looking for a baby and obviously doesn't find one. All right, so we've got 2 Gigantoraptors ready to go with some bonding. One of them is ready to start bonding. By the way, you can actually, I didn't even realize this when I was doing my last video, but I discovered it right after finishing recording. You can actually, like, flutter through the air, which is great. So you just hold down space. Really, really cool. So that's going to stop any fall damage from happening. What do you want me to go kill? Oh, is it something way over here? Really? Okay, let me get over there then and try to kill whatever the hell that is. Okay, it's not actually that far. It's like right here somewhere. What exactly is it? Oh, it's a saber. Okay, cool. Just like right beside my base. Love that. There we go. So we have slightly bonded with the one on the right. We got a little love bug here as well. Let me see. I don't know if I actually want to properly fight it. Let me just like flutter my way over here, and then maybe it will get killed by my turrets or something. So yeah, what we have to do now is we're just waiting on the little babies right there to go ahead and finish resting, and then we should be able to do the bonding process. The one on the left only requires 1, but the one on the right requires 5, and the one on the right is the red one there, so it's only level 40. I'm so confused. Why is the one on the left not requiring like more than 1? I don't know. We have to do like 1 bonding experience with it, but also I don't know when it's gonna actually allow me to do that, because the one on the right is the one that's actually taking over right now. Very, very strange. I have the other Gigantoraptor at the base, by the way, so yeah, that one's just gonna like grow up there. I wanted to raise these 2 up with this one to just see how that whole process works as well. We like briefly kind of checked it out in the last episode, but like not fully, so want to like properly just see how this works. Let's see. Yeah, so the one on the, yeah, that's very strange. I'm not sure what the level 149 is actually doing. If we can do whatever it wants me to do, it looks like it's gonna get, oh, there we go. Now we're bonding with it. Okay, that was weird. That took ages. Let's see. Let's go ahead and kill this Kentro. It looks like it's gonna get, I guess like, I don't know, 89 levels? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Okay, so in the heat of the moment, I didn't figure it out, but I do know what it is while I'm editing. Essentially, what it's asking me to do is kill 1 creature that's above level 89, and of course, this Kentro that we're killing is a level 90. If I do the bonding, will it get 89 levels? That would be kind of crazy. I don't even know. Let me see. Let me do this one again. Boom. Bonded. So did it gain any extra levels? I don't think so. Well, we've bonded with that one fully, which is great. We got to bond with the other one now. What do you want me to go kill? Something over here. It's interesting because like the lower level wants more bonds, but then the higher level only requires the 1, which is very, very odd. Not sure about that. Very strange. Oh, this is a pain. Let me try to get this guy. There we go. Nice. Okay. So we got 3 out of 5 on you. Yeah, we gotta wait again. We can do an imprint with these guys, but I think we're about to start bonding again. There we go. What do you want me to go kill? Something over here? What is that? It's a Dodic. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna be here for a little while because it's gonna ball up. Let's see. Come on, bro. So, yeah, we'll do the imprint now in a second. But another thing that we can do with the Gigantoraptor is we can hit C, which is going to locate babies around me, but it's also going to refresh the imprint on the babies that I have. There we go. Okay, we just bonded with that one. Nice. It's also going to imprint, or it's going to refresh the imprint requirements. So, say if it's like a kibble that I have, or that I don't have, and, you know, I want to use something else, I can essentially do that once, from what I understand. It doesn't seem to want to do that more than once. Okay, we got to do an imprint on the babies, so let me go ahead and actually just drop them out then, because both of these guys are bonded. Nice, and we have that that little, like, buff kind of glow around our dude there. There we go. Got an imprint on you. What are you going to need? You want to go on a walk? Okay. You know, just out of curiosity, let me test this out then. Let's see, what do you want? You also want to walk. So let's see. Wait, where did you go? Wait, what? The hell's this? Oh, it's a stupid bug thing. Hang on. Let me kill this thing. There we go. Wow, they like ran all the way in here and then all the way down to the end. Cool. All right, let me get you guys back outside. Oh, we just got the walk on you, unfortunately. All right, let me see. We have the other one that we can refresh. Come here. Come on. Let's go. Let's put you guys onto passive as well. So what you want to be doing is you want to do the battle bond at the very start, because as soon as they get big enough, they're not going to fit inside of the little baskets anymore. In fact, I would probably say that they're already big enough right now. They can fit in. Okay, so fair enough. I didn't think that would actually work, but I guess it does. Let's go ahead and remove you anyway. Let's go ahead and eat some food. So yeah, I want to do the roar on this guy. So it needs a walk. Let's go ahead and refresh that. We're going to go ahead and hit C to do the little roar. Nice. Okay, imprint refresh. So now it's yellow, as you can see. So obviously, let's pretend that that's something that I don't want. I want to see if it's possible. If I put you away and then drop you back out, can I get rid of the yellow icon and then do that again? Because as you'll see now, it's still going to require it, and it looks like it's probably not going to work. Let's see. Let me just do that again. Yeah, there's like a hard block on that. It doesn't look like we can do that again. Okay, cool. Good to know. I mean, at least now we know that that's not possible to do anymore at all. Oh, man. Nice. Okay, so anyway, I think I'm just going to go ahead and raise these guys up. They've got the bond with the Gigantoraptor that we tamed in the last episode. We don't have names for them or anything, but yeah, so they've got the bond with that one. I just need to fully imprint them myself. That means that they're essentially imprinted to him and then also to me as well. So pretty good. Anyway, we're going to have to wait a little while, though, because obviously they do need to grow up. Okay, well, the 149 needs an imprint. I do have simple kibble, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and refresh it, because maybe we'll get something different. There we go. Let's see. What do we have now? Probably something worse. There we go, cuddle. Nice. And we got you fully imprinted. Sweet. All right, so we got this guy all sorted out and everything. By the way, earlier on, we actually did get a 30% imprint from just doing all the tasks. So just in general, when you are imprinting and battle bonding and everything, you're essentially going to go ahead and improve the imprint for you. So you're not going to have to sit through so many imprints with the baby. And obviously on official, that's probably really useful, especially if you get 30%. I don't know where that percentage comes from. Maybe that's just like a given, but yeah, pretty useful. Let's go ahead and just refresh you as well, because I mean, might as well. Like if I don't want to do a walk with you, then we're gonna have to give you basic kibble now. Cool. I probably won't bother. That's only level 40. It's not really super useful for me. This guy right here though is gonna be quite useful, and we can actually breed them as well, which is cool. Nice. Let's see. How far away are you from your imprint? 52 seconds. Cool. Alrighty. Well, anyway, I guess I'll just sit on this for a little while. We'll kind of see. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me test this out. I did want to test this out earlier and just see if it might work. Maybe putting away both the baby and the adult Gigantoraptor might do it, but probably not. Let's see. Does that refresh that again? No, it does not. Okay, cool. Had to know at least. You know, I actually haven't even pumped in any levels on my Gigantoraptor, so let's see. How high does that go up? Okay. Like about 300 and something there. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's maybe... What should I go for? Maybe some melee damage. Get that up by a little bit. Yeah, I'll just pump the rest into that. Cool. Nice. Well, anyway, yeah. Obviously, this creature, it's relatively powerful. The stomp especially. Like, the stomp does a lot of damage. I can't do that in third person. I don't know why they did this weird change in this game, but I'm not able to do any, like, roars or anything in third person anymore. I have to start it here and then switch. Really silly. Not third person, orbital camera. You know what I mean. But, yeah. Very, very strange. Oh, wild card. You really confuse me sometimes. Anyway, we're just gonna wait for this baby to be fully grown up, and then I guess we'll be checking out some other stuff with these guys. I love their animations as well, actually. Interestingly enough, this is the first ARK creature that was made in UE5, because obviously, you know, the Gigantoraptor is the first new creature added to ARK Survival Ascended. This is, like, it doesn't kind of feel like we haven't gotten anything, but we actually haven't. This is the very first creature added in this game. Proper creatures, not just, you know, love bugs and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's from scratch, completely made in UE5. I think that's pretty cool. And it definitely shows. I mean, like, the detail. I feel like it's leagues above some of the other feathery friends in this game. Okay, so I hopped off for a little while, and I just came back on. These two are fully grown, and we got a feather. What type did we get? We got a health one, 56%. Okay, so the level of this one right here is level 40, right? And our other one, this one right over here, which we got a feather from previously, this is like, you know, it's like 3 times the freaking level. So I don't really think level actually matters at all, in all honesty. I mean, 56% to 60%, which is what we got on the other one. By the way, I do know I'm cold. Let me go ahead and just fix that real quick. Let's just pop on some fur. Nice. Let me quickly just hop up here, because I actually went ahead and just shoved the feather into an RG that I have breeding up here, and I wanted to just chuck it in there just to see if it potentially gets used up. Now, here's the thing, right? There's a couple pieces of information when you hover over items. You can see right there, it says cooked lamb chop, but then it says consumable, which means that it is something that can be consumed. When you hover over this, it says resource. So that means that it's not something that gets, like, used up in any way, right? It can't get eaten or anything like that. I'm pretty sure resources can't get eaten. Chitin might be different, because what eats chitin again? Archaeopteryx, right? And then something else, Sinnoh, I believe, as well. Yeah, anyway. So I just want to see, did it get eaten at all? Because this thing, no, it did not. So this is just a key item now. So basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pluck the feathers off of Gigantoraptors whenever you can, every 24 hours. And you're going to want to just stock up on the best possible percentages on these feathers. The reason why you might want to do that is, well, let's say I've got a really good health stat on this guy right here. This actually works out really well in this situation, because this is one of the birds that I was using to stack health mutations. As you can see, you know, we have a 56% chance that this stat right here is going to pass over. So this can be used in combination when you're actually breeding for mutations. So, like, realistically, I should leave this on here, you know, and then this bird will be able to constantly pass its health stat, and then obviously after that we have the chance of the stat itself being mutated. Little bit complicated if you don't really know a whole lot about breeding and everything, but that's pretty cool. We got one more to pluck a feather off of. Made a little bit of a mistake. There wasn't any food in the trough, and the other one starved to death. The reason why the other two didn't is probably mostly because they were eating out of the inventory of the mama Gigantoraptor. So yeah, let's go ahead and pluck a feather off of you. And what did we get? It just says feather for the moment. We got a weight one with 59% chance of passing that down. So in my head, like, I'm kind of getting, like, real, like, Pokemon breeding system vibes from this. It's almost like items being used to pass down IVs. So I don't know. I think this is definitely a really cool thing to add to the game. I do think that if this is added to the game, it should probably be a creature that's on every map, though, right? Because, like, you're not going to want to do without this. Does chitin say resource? It does, actually, yeah. So I guess some things can be eaten, but, like, that RG's been breeding out tons of eggs, so there's no chance they get eaten or used up in any way. Unless you have to actually use it, though. I don't know. Like, it doesn't say anything extra here, like use feather or something like that. So, I don't know. I think I need to test it a little bit more. Obviously, that's just going to roll percentages, so it's not going to be the easiest thing to test. But, you know, if it doesn't get used in any way, then I'm going to just assume that that's how it works. There's no sort of, like, right-click option or anything. So, yeah. Definitely very, like, Pokemon breeding system-esque with some of these items. But, yeah, I like that. That's really, really cool. We just got to figure out if there's a way to improve the percentages. Because, obviously, you know, like, 60%, that's over half, which is great. But, you know, if we could get closer to 100%, then that would be kind of huge. So we do need to try and figure out how to get better percentages. There's probably a way. But for the moment, though, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Let me go ahead and make another saddle for my other Gigantoraptor. So now that we have a, like, battle-bonded pair of them, I want to see if there's, like, a buff on the other one. And just kind of, like, see what it's like when they're fighting together. Because the Gigantoraptor's essentially imprinted on the other one, and I would assume that just having this one around is going to keep that buff on this one right here. Let's see, can I access you? Why can't I hop on? Is it because of the elevator? Might actually be. Can I hop on now? No, okay, let's just get you on follow. Move you over here, maybe? Maybe I can do things then? Come to me. There we go. Nice, okay, that's good enough. All right, let's see. Let's pop a saddle onto you then. Boom. So, do you have anything? So we have our imprint buff up in the corner. Does it not get some sort of, like, bond bonus from just being around this one here? Doesn't seem like it. Definitely doesn't. Real quick, actually, before we head out or do anything, I want to actually just quickly... Oh, not do that. Although, actually, let me come in here and unbond this compy, because I did get rid of that earlier. Let's go ahead and just ditch you. Nice. I want to go ahead and just set them onto breeding. Just make a quick egg, just so we have it. Let's see. There we go. We got an egg. Maybe. Do we? Did the egg immediately get picked up? I think it did, actually. I think my Oviraptor up top here probably already picked it up. That's crazy. I've seen that you're able to actually have eggs in the inside, like in the baskets as well, so I'm actually curious about that too. I'm curious about a lot of things with this new creature. There's a lot to it, you know. It's definitely a little bit more than I would have thought. Let's see. Yeah, that is in here, and that actually matches the same coloration of the one in the little, like, promo image thingy that they released a couple weeks ago. They had, like, the little rendered image of it, and yeah, that's essentially what the egg looked like. That's why I thought that this was going to be an egg steal creature, so we'd have to go into the nest and take an egg, but instead we actually have to go into the nest and entertain a baby for a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and just take you guys off of mating then. I'll just take one of them off, that's fine. Cool. So how does this egg thing work then? So right now, we have 3 on our bond, and then it's kind of like decreasing. Don't really know how that works, though. So if I just drop the eggs into here, can they go into the baskets? No. How do I put the eggs into the baskets? Maybe if I drop them down onto the ground? I think what we'll have to do anyway is not be anywhere near the base, because obviously my Oviraptor is just going to grab those eggs. So let's run over here real quick. Just do a little bit of fluttering. Love that. Kind of like bounced as well, which is great. Just go right over to here. This is definitely far enough away. All right, let's drop an egg down onto the ground. Can I get that to go into your thing here? How did they have that in there? Because in the trailer, they actually have eggs in the little baskets, right? I'm pretty sure they do. How do I do that? Is that a thing that I can do? No? Yeah, I just rechecked it there, and they definitely have eggs in the baskets in the trailer. So there's got to be a way to do that then. Maybe if they're in the inventory. No. How do you do that? I'm so confused. Like, is there maybe a right click on the eggs? Don't think so. Yeah, that's very odd. I don't know how to do that. Like, they literally have eggs inside of the baskets in the trailer, so it's clearly possible, but I don't know how to do it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see. We've lost our bonded thingy right now. We are technically bonded to this one, though, right? Let me just double check that. Yeah, 149. So Why do we not have the buff on you anymore? Hello. I don't know, actually. That's very odd. Surely we should, right? We definitely should. All right, let me get you, and we'll do like a little bit of fighting. Still, obviously not really picking up absolutely everything that that is being thrown out to me here in terms of information. Sometimes I need to like sit on it for a little bit and kind of think about it a little bit deeper. Maybe it's obvious, maybe I'm just not seeing whatever it potentially could be, but yeah. Let's see. Do we have anything around to fight? Why is this area so barren right now? Where are the creatures? There we go. We got some stuff over here. Couple things. We got a little pack of wolves. Let's see. Let's do a little fight here. Okay, we're doing some pretty good. Oh my, that was a headshot. We're doing some pretty good damage right now. Obviously, we've got our mate boost going. We have our imprint buff on this guy as well. Yeah, so pretty good actually. I definitely think that I want to invest some time into trying to make a really good Gigantoraptor. Just like try and tame as many high levels as I possibly can, and then, you know, go and just do like a bunch of breeding. Maybe try to do some mutations. Thing is, I don't know if they're like powerful enough to actually fight bosses. Probably not. Like, they do some good damage and everything, but I don't know if that's gonna ever happen for us. But you know what? If we can make a really powerful one, we can at least try and see if it's possible. Also, I'm wondering if we can get a saddle for them. I actually don't know if we would be able to, because it's part of a mod. I don't know if they would have added that into like the loot table or whatever. This thing's so derpy when it flutters like that. That is so silly. Oh my god. Yeah, that's really silly looking. Yeah, not 100% certain. Are we gonna get our bond back when we come up here, or do we have to keep them all together? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the only way that we're able to do this. I don't know. I really don't know. All right, let's see. Boom. Can I pick up one of these guys? It does work. Okay, so you could, if you wanted to make a trap, you could basically pick up the Gigantoraptor with a Quetzal or a Rhino, of course, and then drop it into one. I wouldn't move it too far away from the nest. I don't know if that would like trigger the baby into not wanting to be tamed, because obviously if you kill the parent, it doesn't allow you to tame the baby anymore. So yeah, don't really know. Anyway, I think for the moment though, I think that's probably going to be it. You know, I got to wait a little while to get some more feathers from these guys. Obviously I know the percentage that I got from the main one right here, but I want to see if I'm going to get that same percentage on the next feather, and if it's going to also be the same stat, because we got oxygen at 60.37%. So kind of curious about that stuff, but obviously I'm going to have to wait a long while before I'm actually going to be able to do that. Let me know if you guys have figured out how to get the eggs into the basket, because I'm not understanding it. I mean, maybe there's a way. I don't know what it would be because it's yeah, no idea. Anyway, if you enjoyed this one, go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe, and got something pretty interesting for you tomorrow probably. But yeah, catch you then.